Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. We got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N2 list. As always, this is a writing study practice. I'll be writing down new kanji I see on this stream 10 times, as well as going over their readings, their meanings, and how to remember the word based on the radicals it's made of. If we see a new word, but it's made of old kanji we already know, we're just going to go over the meanings of each word and how they come together to make the new word, and then we'll write them down 3 to 5 times. If you want to watch this at your own pace, head on over to YouTube. And if you want just these kanji lists, head on over to Google Drive where all the files are up. If you want to follow somebody else's dumb list for a study guide. Our first word of the day is onna no hito. Onna no hito is a woman or a woman type of person. A woman type of person is a woman. Onna no hito. This one's kind of an N1 kind of word. You probably hear this either day 1 or day 2. Onna no hito to otoko no hito. For some reason it's on the N2 list. Seemed a little late, but whatever. Onna no hito is a woman or a woman type of person. Number 2 is shinagire. Shinagire. Shina on the left side are goods or articles. Kire on the right side, pronounced gi here because of its connection to the na, which is a spoken consonant or spoken syllable. Shinagire is to literally cut out of stock. So your stock or articles of good have been cut if they are out of stock or sold off. Shinagire is to be sold out or out of stock for a particular item. Shinagire is to be out of stock or sold out of an item. Shinagire. Shinagire. Shinagire is out of stock or sold out. Shinagire. Number 3 is Goku. Goku is quite or very. It also is 10 to the 48th, but we're just going to remember Goku. All in hiragana for right now is a lot or very much. Goku. It's like a quadrillionth or something like that is the official word for a number this high, but Goku just means very or a lot, colloquially. If you get into science, it might actually mean 10 to 48th, but for us normies, it's just Goku. Quite or very Goku. Number 4 you'll recognize is roboto. A roboto is a robot. If you're American like I am, you probably recognize that this is also more like an N1 level word, or sorry, like an N5 level word, since Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto is one of the first things that people in America probably hear about Japan. Is that dumb song, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. A robot is just a robot, pawn, puppet, or figurehead. All katakana, robo, chisaitsu, for that glottal stop before to. Roboto is a robot, pawn, or puppet. A roboto. Number 5 is korogaru for our from our kanji for rolling or tumbling. Korogaru, I think, is our intransitive verb for rolling or tumbling, to mean to fall over or to roll over, right? This is intransitive. Korogaru is to be scattered about, to roll or to fall over or tumble. Korogaru. Korogaru is to roll over or tumble. Korogaru. Korogaru is to roll over, tumble, to be scattered about as if one had been rolled or tumbled. Korogaru is to roll or tumble. Korogaru. Korogaru. Number 6 is iru. We also learned another word with this, which was itameru. Itameru was to I think to stir fry. Itameru. Itameru. Yeah, this is stir frying something. But iru is another word meaning similarly to parch, fry, or to broil. Transitive verb here, you are broiling or roasting something. Nani 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 wo iru. You roast, boil, broil, or parch or fry something. Iru. Iru. With the radicals for fire and a little bit. It's like putting a little bit of fire on something is iru. To boil, to broil, to fire or fry or parch something. Broiled, roasted, fire or fry is iru. Again, very similar to itameru, except itamaru is also transitive, but it's really to saute or stir fry, where this means really to broil or roast. Iru versus itameru. Iru is to broil or roast. Itameru is to fry or stir fry something. Iru is to broil or roast. Iru. Number 7 is fu-kyu. Fu on the left side means normal or everyday. And kyu on the on the right side means diffusion. Exertion or exercise or a reaching out of something. So if this is a I was incorrect. So this fu on the left side isn't normal, but it's universal or wide. And kyu on the right side is exerted or caused over. So this is literal translation, a wide diffusion or widespread of or exercise of something. So a fu-kyu is a wide diffusion, spread, popularization, or familiarization of something. Fu-kyu. Get this kind of sense of something kind of widely spreading out like a drop of water on a piece of parchment paper. Fu-kyu is diffusion, spread, or popularization. Fu-kyu. Fu-kyu is diffusion, spread, or popularization and familiarization. Fu-kyu. Fu-kyu desu. Fu-kyu is spread, popularization, familiarization, or diffusion and spreading. Fu on the left side for wide, and kyu on the right side for an exertion or an exercising of. Fu-kyu is literally exercised widely or diffuse and spreading. Colloquially, fu-kyu is diffusion or a spread. Number 8 is ni do to. Ni on the left side is to, do in the middle is a counter for times something has happened, and to is usually our connecting particle to some negative verb of what will never happen again. Nido to konai, it will never occur again or come about again, for example. So nido to is really our prefix for some verb that will never happen again. So this is just never again come, or never again do, or never again write. Never again is the prefix for some other verb that we are about to write. Nido to, the second time. To nani nani nani, something. Nido to konai, nido to kaite nai, kakanai, nido to kakanai, won't be written twice. Nido to tabe nai, won't eat again. Should be a weird one to say. Nido to is literal translation is not a second time or a second time. You could technically follow this with a positive verb if you want to say the opposite of this, is in like this will happen again. Nidoto kimasu, I will come again. Instead of a negative verb, could make it, instead of never again, definitely will happen again. Nidoto is either never again or definitely happening again, depending on what the verb is, but it's almost always negative, which is why the dictionary entry says never again. Nidoto konai, it will not come again. Number 9 is utsuru, from our kanji meaning to transcribe down or to take a copy of something. So utsuru is literally to be photographed or to be copied. Utsuru. is to be photographed. Utsuru is to be photographed. Utsuru. Utsuru is to be photographed. Utsuru. Number 10 is kutabireru. 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 To get tired, to be exhausted. Let's look up the pronunciation on this one because it might have a kind of funny. It might have a funny accent pattern on it, but I'm not sure. In general, on this stream, I try and get the pronunciation right, obviously, but there's a high chance that I don't know enough about pitch accent to really know if I'm saying it right. There's the Chinese pronunciation. Let's listen to the Japanese pronunciation. Kutabireru. 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 To be tired. To get tired. To wear out. To be battered from use. This uses some weird kanji that we're not going to learn for right now. For right now, we're just going to remember that this kind of string of hiragana, kutabireru. Kutabireru is to be tired, to get exhausted, to wear out, or to be battered from use. Kutabireru. Kutabireru. This is an intransitive verb. So you get this. Nani nani ga kutabireru. Ore ga kutabireru. Kutabireru.
Kutabireru.
Kutabireru. Kutabire.
Kutabireru. Kutabireru.
Kutabireru. Kutabireru. Kutabireru. Kutabireru. Let's listen to that first guy again. Kutabireru. 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 He kind of makes it a little bit rounded off. When she said it really slow, it was the tabire is high and ku and ru are both low, but he kind of went kutabireru versus she went kutabireru. I'm going to try not to get into too much pitch accent yet. I'm just going to try and pick that up from listening to it, but there's going to be places where you and me, as kind of first-time learners of these words, are not going to get the pitch pronunciation right. So just remember, kutabireru is to get tired, exhausted, or to be worn out. Kutabireru. 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 It's to get tired or be exhausted. Number 11 is ima goro. Ima on the left side means now, and goro is an indicator for a time period. Not a specific time, but more like an area of time, goro. Ima goro means about now or at about this time. Ima goro is about now or about at this time. Ima goro. Ima goro. I'm gonna look that one up too. Just we're gonna focus on getting our pronunciations right here as much as we can. Imagoro. Imagoro. I think it's imagoro. Pronunciation. If I can type. Imagoro. 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 I'm kind of just trying to do it flash, but that might not be working.
そうすると
もう来年ですよ来年
ね
来年の今頃には着工
遠い未来じゃないんですよね、そう考えると、
はい、みんな未来未来って言ってますけど、
はい、
その辺の納期とね、
はい、
あこの辺までにこういう未来を作るんだなっていうのが明らかになってくるんじゃないでしょうか。10年後にできる話が来年の初頭にはできないと思います。だけど、来年の初頭があるからゆえに10年後が変わってくる、
なるほど
ということはあるんじゃないのかなと、
いやじゃあもうこれ本当に本気なんですね。もう一度聞きますけど
じゃないでしょうか。
もう着工すると
もう来年ですよ来年、
ね、
来年の今頃には着工。
He said it so fast. 来年の今頃。今頃。He almost said like 今頃。 This is a good website. Uglish. That's a good place because it plays the whole thing and it's got subtitles for the whole thing right under it. Imagoro. Imagoro. He said it so fast. I had trouble picking up the accent. Let's go back to the first one. I'm just gonna look up Forvo. Forvo's always got like 4 or 5 pronunciations that I can do. Imagoro.
今頃
今頃今頃今頃
今頃
今頃今頃
今頃
imagoro. Just that first one is low and the rest are high. Imagoro. Imagoro is about this time. Imagoro is about this time. Imagoro. 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 Imagoro is about this time or around now. Imagoro. Imagoro is around this time or about now. Imagoro. 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 Imagoro is about this time. Number 12, finally, is Tomo now, to accompany or to be accompanied by, with han or ban being its alternate pronunciations in kanji compounds. Radicals in this kanji are a person on the left side, and on the right side we have our radical for half. So the way I'm thinking about accompany, to bring with, or to a companion to something, a companion is sometimes your other half, or this person that is your other half is your companion, someone you bring along, or your accompanying person. Tomo now is a strange word in that it can either be intransitive or transitive, depending on what particle is used before it. Usually, ni tomo now is ni tomo now. I have to look up tomo now. Tomo now. Tomo. I'm guessing it's tomo now. Tomo now. Tomo now. Tomo now. Tomo now. Pronunciation. Tomo now. Tomo now. Pronunciation. Tomo now. Tomo now. Atcha. There are 3.
伴う
Tomonau. 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 もう一度。
5
う
That was han plus u, which is a little bit strange to hear. Tomonau. 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 Must include tomonau. Tomonau. So tomonau.
愛伴う
I tomonau. 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 I think it's tomonau. Tomonau is to accompany or be accompanied by. Tomonau, with a person on the left side and half on the right, as in the person that is accompanying you or that you bring along with you is your other half, with the same pronunciation as the base radical han, meaning half itself. Han or ban is our other pronunciations for this kanji. Tomonau is to be accompanied by or to accompany in a very transitive way. Tsuma ni tomonatta. I accompanied my wife. Tomonatta. Let's think of a transitive way. 私の妻を伴った。I accompanied my wife. そのサラダはランチに伴った。The salad was accompanied with ranch. ランチにサラダが ranchi ni tomonatta. The salad was accompanied by ranch, which does happen in Japan sometimes. I found that in general, a lot of the condiments that we like in America, they also like too. Let's go back to the top. Make sure we've memorized everything, at least for right now. Make sure you make your flashcards and you listen to people hearing this in native Japanese so they don't get the wrong pronunciation. Our first word was a woman with onna no hito. Onna no hito. Number 2 is out of stock or sold out with shinagire. 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 To be sold out. Next we had very much or a lot with Goku. Goku is a lot. A pawn, puppet, or figurehead or a robot is a roboto. A roboto is a robot. To roll, to fall over, to lie down is korogaru. Korogaru from our kanji for rolling over or tumbling. Korogaru. With garu written in hiragana. To parch, to fry, fire, broil, or roast is iru, with the small fire, versus itameru, which is to saute or stir fry. A diffusion, spread, popularization, or familiarization something is a fu on the left side for a wide, and Q on the right side for exercising or causing. Fukyu is diffusion, spread, or popularization. Never again is nido to, literally meaning a second time. So this is a nido to, this is a prefix for some other verb that's about to either never happen again or happen again, depending on what form the verb comes in. To be photographed is utsuru, ga utsutta. Something something was photographed. To be photographed is utsuru, an intransitive verb. Tired, to be exhausted, to wear out. To be battered from use is utsuru. Tired, to be exhausted. Kutabireru. Kutabireru is to be exhausted. All hiragana. Kutabireru. To be exhausted or battered or worn out. At about this time is imagoro. Imagoro is about this time or about this area. Imagoro. And finally, to accompany or be accompanied by is tomo nau. Tomo nau. Alternate pronunciations are han or ban, this being a very strange word that can be either transitive or intransitive. Thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Ja ne. Bye bye.